What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Cinderella Diaries. It's your girl, Kara Simone Sparks. So I wanted to film this video outside, but I kind of waited too late. It's dark outside and can't really see, you know, me when I'm recording outside. So I decided to just record it anyway and talk about my morning prayer routine. Every morning I wake up and I try to thank the Lord above for everything that I have. Nothing in life is guaranteed. Nothing that we have is, you know, written in stone. But I think there are things that God gives us to let us know that everything's going to be okay. When it came to following my dreams, having a dream like writing, I didn't know where writing was going to take me, but I knew that I was going to go somewhere with it. And so it got me out of the most hurtful and painful and just heartbreaking situations of my life. You know, before my past life, it was hard. I didn't know how to get through that type of life. My childhood was not easy. The pain that I felt, the emotions that I was going through, I didn't have really people to talk to about it. It was kind of like swept under the rug or pretend like I didn't have these emotions. And it was really, really hard to, you know, express myself. So writing became that way for me to be expressive. That transferred over to being creative and, you know, writing screenplays, being an event planner. All of that just kind of circled and became full circle to what I'm going to do. And then it shifted to me wanting to find love and falling in love. And I fell in love with my husband, and having a son, you know, having Cairo was a big, you know, wake up call for me too as well. And, you know, my morning prayer routine, getting up every morning and praying and listening to what God has to say about my life. A lot of people may say that's crazy. You know, you hear in God's voice that, you know, you're insane. Maybe you need to go check your mental out. I've been told that, you know, people I love, people like strangers, when I talk about God and hearing the voice of God, people have called me crazy and said that there's no way he exists. You're crazy. You might be hearing something. You're hearing voices. You're crazy. But since I was a little girl, I was able to feel like I had a connection with God. I always spoke to God. I always just had a, you know, this connection. And, you know, I used to go to church. My first church I ever attended, it was a Baptist church. I went to Catholic church. I went to non-denominational churches. I've been to a lot of churches in my life. And, you know, I've learned how to communicate with God through the Bible. I learned how to, you know, educate myself through spirituality, going to church. So I don't think church is wrong. I just think that we need, you know, people need to find the right church, because, you know, you go to church, you know, like avidly. Like I was going to church, you know, Bible study. I was going to church on Sundays. I was doing all of this just to kind of stay out of like crazy environments and just to stay closer to God and become a better person and stay focused. And so, I mean, they really helped me, and they really helped me stay balanced. And so, you know, but there are a lot of churches that, you know, it's always, you know, there's social things, there's, you know, just people don't, you know, church hurt. People don't really trust people that are in spirituality, because a lot of times people who say that they believe in God will hurt you, you know, like a murderer, you know, will take, you know, not saying like they kill people. I'm just saying the pain is equivalent to that. And, you know, I think a lot of people stray away from religion and, you know, spirituality, and, you know, that's do what you do, find, you know, whatever you find, however you find peace. But religion and spirituality for me is always hand in hand. And, you know, I'm always going to be a spiritual person. I'm always going to love God, and I'm always going to get up and pray. And my morning routine consists of that. You know, one day I'll do a vlog and I will show you, you know, how I get up and how I pray and everything like that. But I just wanted to put this on the Cinderella Diaries because I want people out there who follow me and who are trying to start their business, or who are event planners, or maybe you just, you know, like me and everything like that, and you follow me on social media, to realize that I stand on a foundation of spirituality and on God. I can't do anything without God. I get up every day and God's on my mind. The first thing I wake up, I think about God. I think about praying. I think about being grateful for everything that I have in prayers. That's just how I am. I always do that. You know, because I'm constantly I have to constantly remind myself to be grateful, because nothing ever is guaranteed. You know, people are losing their kids, people are losing their husbands, people are losing their friends, their grandparents, their mothers, their fathers, their cousins, you know, to unforeseen circumstances. And, you know, we don't get to tell them that we love them and that we're grateful for them and we're thankful for them. And, you know, I never want to live like that. So that's why I'm always, you know, I was always there for people, while I was always telling people I love them and laughing with people and trying to make sure they know that, you know, I'm always going to be here, you know, because that's, you know, you never know when it's going to be the last time you talk to somebody. But a lot of times people take that for granted, because a lot of people don't believe in God, don't believe in spirituality. So they don't even, you know, believe that, you know, wasting people's time and treating people however they want, however you think you should treat them, doesn't have repercussions or karma. And it really does. I'm a firm believer in that. I've been through things where I've treated people, you know, not the best way, you know, because I was ignorant on how to, you know, convey my emotions and how to be around certain people. And, you know, I got instant karma. And then as a grown woman, I learned how to, you know, conduct myself and how to choose God first and whoever I'm speaking to, and, you know, pray about certain situations before I go out and execute them. And, you know, I pray for my family. I pray for my friends. You know, if I, you know, I pray about anything. So if God doesn't say that you need to be in my life, if God doesn't say, give me the green light to do something, then I'm not going to do it. You know, that's just how I've always been. You know, there is no explanation for it. I'm not crazy. This is just who I am. I've always been like this since I was a kid, and I'm going to continue to be like that. So, you know, my morning prayer routine is the guideline to my life. You have to get up and be grateful, and, you know, humble yourself before the Lord and let him know how much you are, you know, just riding out for him. I'm not perfect. You know, I go through ups and downs. I don't always, you know, say the right things. I don't always do the right things, but I repent. I forgive myself. I forgive others who've hurt me, and I keep moving forward. You know, and I think that that's the best thing that you can do. It's hard already out here in this world because we've, you know, got so much hurt, so much pain, so much evil, and people think that they have so much time, and you really don't. You don't know when your last breath is. So, you know, just treat everybody with respect and kindness and love. And just, you know, always remember that, you know, God always wants to hear your voice, no matter what the circumstances are, no matter the occasion, no matter if you're heartbroken, you're grieving, no matter if you're going through ups and downs, no matter if you're going through pain, no matter if you're happy, you're joyous, you're getting all your dreams come true, you're becoming, your life is becoming this blessing after blessing after blessing. Always thank God and always talk to him, you know, because God he never said we would not go through pain. You know, pain is a part of this world. And, you know, I know that's the hardest thing to say, especially if you're in it. Trust me, when I was going through my situations and I was in pain, and if somebody would have said that to me, I'd have been like, oh yeah, whatever. You know, of course you're saying that because blah blah this, but it's the truth. You know, once you come out of it and you go through it and you feel everything and you realize that, you know, just this is just life. This is the circle of life, and we have to embrace everything that comes with it and treat people, you know, just as fairly as we can, and you know, keep riding out. And forgive yourself for all the things that you didn't know, and all the things that you're learning in spirituality and life and your career, whatever the case may be. So yeah, just add morning prayer to your routine, and I promise you, you'll feel better. It makes me feel grateful. It makes me feel refreshed and energized. And I love the Lord, and I'm going to continue to love God to the day I die. And nothing will ever change that. Nothing will ever turn my heart toward, you know, towards anything else but God, and to have a spiritual lifestyle and to be grateful for everything that I have. And because right now in my life, I'm just amazed to be where I am and the things that I have and the things that I'm looking at and I'm going after. I can't believe that I'm in this, like, this state of mind and this able to do this physically, financially, mentally, emotionally. It's just really exciting, and I just love the Lord. I love God that he's making it happen, and I'm grateful for all the protection that I have. Shout out to, you know, Saint Archangel Michael. I love all the angels of the Bible, and he is the strongest one. He's the only one with the sword too, so he comes to play. He does not come to play, he comes to win at all costs. So I love rocking my faith, and I love being able to talk about my faith. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell all your girlfriends about the Cinderella Diaries. See ya.